What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you guys are having a great day. It is actually turning out, today has been an awesome day for weather here. It's like 70 degrees almost, so it's a nice day to be working on my Peterbilt. So here's the beast, and I've got to do a lot of work to this thing today. So turbo is coming off, manifold's coming off. This is the S410SX that I got from Martin's Peterbilt. Absolutely love that turbo. It is so efficient for this truck. The power it puts out. The EGTs don't ever get high. And it's been on there a pretty good while now, and it still looks pretty good. That thing spins so easy. So this turbo is a night and day difference from the factory turbos on this truck. All right, I've got a top end noise that I've got to address. I don't know what it is yet. I'm thinking it's a rocker arm. So I'm gonna pull it apart, do the rack on it. We're gonna do the turbo gaskets, manifold gaskets. It's due for them. The kind of boost that we run, it's pretty common that you're gonna burn a gasket up. And you can see, I think right here we got a leak. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and maintenance it. And I've got an oil leak to fix on the other side. All right, so right behind this compressor, there's a line back here that's leaking. I thought it was the front cover. I think it's just spraying onto where the front cover meets the block. And that's where we're getting our oil leak from. So, gotta pull that thing off and get that addressed and fix that. I already changed the light and the marker, the side light over here on this side. I've got to put the smaller side light over here on the other side where Kenny had put the big one. But that's not affecting us to where we can't go to the convoy. And I'm wanting to drive this thing to the convoy. I've already got the breather tubes off of it. So I'm gonna get my tools out, guys, and we're gonna get busy with this thing. I wanna get it back on the road and get it running again. Well, we're about to pull the first valve cover. Oh man, I'm excited to open this thing up. When I got it, I had it built. I had a platinum kit put in it, which was like probably 100,000 miles ago, I guess. I'm gonna say 100,000. Somewhere in that area. Oh, there she is. I think she's actually pretty clean. So I do have a noise, like a top end noise that I've got to figure out. And that's the reason why I'm pulling it apart. I'm hoping I've got a rocker arm loose and not nothing bad, because this is a 16-liter motor. All right, guys, so my buddy just got back with, and tell me exactly what you said.
How exactly does $775 worth of basically gaskets fit in that grocery bag in that little box?
Okay, the only way I can explain it is that right there.
Detroit, baby.
Exactly. $775 on a Detroit goes a long way.
Rebuild a motor.
Yeah. That is just, and all it is just a couple of gaskets.
$772.46.
Jesus. So.
Not to mention $75 in gas.
Yeah, you had to go all the way to Knoxville to get it. So, yeah, that's what you get for $700 for a cat, guys. A basket full, or a bag full of gaskets. And don't get me wrong, I love my cats. They're good motors, but they are very, very expensive to work on. And if you want to make power with them, open your wallet, because you're going to spend some fuel money, and you're definitely going to spend some parts money. Nothing obvious. So I don't know if you remember when I was down in Utah, or up in Utah, I tore the lines off this thing, hooking the RGN up. So when
It's big enough.
So when I did all this, relined it all out and all that stuff, I didn't get the line under the dash hooked in with it, so my dump don't work right. And it keeps leaking air too, so Dad's gonna straighten that up while I finish up with the motor. All right, guys, Devin just got in from school, so he's taking my turbo job from me. I guess I'm gonna let him video that.
Oh, that's what turbo is.
Be easy on my turbo now. She's my baby. Huh? It's rolling. Oh, Dad's back there messing with the pig.
How do you lose a pigtail?
Dad's getting, so now that Dad's dispatching, he's getting all the cool phone calls. You know, drivers losing pigtails, drivers doing this, drivers doing that. Oh, wow.
You're fixed.
Is it working now?
Yep.
We're ready to go to the convoy?
Got to put some flags up.
Did you hit the dump valve and see if it,
But it's fixed.
I like your little,
Worked, didn't it?
it works, I guess.
Sometimes you got to go around there and get back.
Okay. All right, here we go.
It just takes a little bit of studying.
Hey, so what I had to work with is a shop that I've never been in, Heavy D's shop, and he just said, here's the bolt bin and the fittings.
I mean, you
and,
got home. You see what I used to come in with my truck, right?
The reason there's all this is because the bolt bin at Napa's mostly empty.
right. Oh, dude, there's no parts around here, nowhere.
The thing is, you see my truck when I used to come in here and then fix it when I get here.
Man, now I want to get me some ramps built for my trailer. Got to build me some ramps. Sucks I have to take this crap off. Huh? I can't believe all this stuff just happens all at once. Oh, it runs great. That's the problem with it. When you have a driver in a truck, little things like this that, you know, you really got to keep an eye on. A bunch of little stuff adds up to a bunch of big stuff. It's definitely probably a good thing that I took this thing apart, guys. Holy crap. Look at these hoses. And that's what we're going to be replacing. Ha! Tim 1, Peterbilt 0. If we go ahead and replace it now, then we're going to have to get it towed home. We're not going to lose all that coolant. So on these compressors, you got air for this is your governor. So here's your air controller or whatever. So when the truck builds up so much air pressure in the air tank, you got two lines that run from the air tanks to this governor, and it tells it when to kick on and when to kick off. Without the governor, you're either going to build way too much air pressure and then it's going to blow the, there's a valve, a safety valve that blows off when it's got too much air pressure on it and keeps it from building up too much air pressure. But so if this does fail, it'll just build up like 150 pounds, and usually that's when your air will cut off. And then you got this one is a coolant line here, and it's just old, and this thing's blow out on the highway. It sucks because you got to pull the compressor off to change it. You got a coolant line here, so it goes through the head. This thing acts as like an engine. You got an oil line down here, and it builds up. It puts fresh oil into it. This is your crankcase down here. You got a piston that runs up and down in here, and then it builds up air pressure, which comes through this hole, and then you got a relief here. So it's pretty simple. Pretty much like a little motor, but it's to build up air pressure. It's literally got a piston in it, rings, head gasket. And this thing does build up air really good, so I ain't gonna mess with this thing. I'm not gonna bother taking it apart right now. This thing was replaced when we rebuilt the motor, so I don't know why the lines didn't get replaced at that time though, but I had this job done out of shop. I didn't rebuild this motor. But that oil line right here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's been spraying from here up to here, just like a constant spray. I thought it was leaking out of this gasket right here, but on actuality it was leaking here. So I'm going to replace this, and I'm going to make sure it wasn't coming from. I'm going to seal that off too. Get it all cleaned up and get her back to ripping. I think Devin's got his side took apart. He just left to go sell a truck. Yeah, we need to replace all of it. That's why I went ahead and got the whole kit. That
I
way.
wish we had these. We might can fix this. Let me look at the kind of material.
Valve cover gaskets, bolts, studs, the whole 9 yards. New exhaust gaskets. These babies right here are expensive.
I can't believe they're like that.
Cat, baby. All cat stuff's
I
expensive.
guess it kind of keeps it cooler.
I don't know what it acts as, but
Go down and get some of that cement stuff put in there.
you pull that out.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's leaking.
Because it's crooked, looks like. See there? Close the bottom of it. Well, it ain't too bad. Let's see if we can get it apart. It's definitely leaking.
I don't think it was tight enough, Dad. I got it apart.
Only thing them rings do is just
It literally just pulls it together like.
hold it together, but it don't. See? It don't. All it does is cover.
Yeah, this ain't a factory manifold, I don't think.
See, there's no ring in it or nothing.
So we just need to
We'll just seal it.
clean it up good.
Nap and
seal
tell
it.
them send us some high temp sealer.
Think we can get anything that thing gets like 600, 700, 800 degrees, sometimes 1,000 if I
Call
really.
there and see what they got.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Yeah, it just goes right in, turns the motor. So this thing here, this is another thing I need to fix while we're here. And that would be everything. So we get the oil leak fixed, the lines replaced. I want to replace every one of the lines on the, where all the compressor lines. Let's see here. This definitely needs to be replaced. So take this off, make a new line going to the cylinder.
The dude didn't show up.
What is that, Devin? Is that a torque wrench?
No, this is a torque wrench.
That ain't a torque wrench, is it?
Yeah, it is. If he don't break it.
We don't use, have you not ever seen the comments? We don't use torque wrenches.
We use the impacts.
That's it. We don't, yeah.
Impact.
We definitely do
Are
not
you
use.
sure that is right?
That is 28 foot-pounds and don't touch it. Then we'll run it through a heat cycle and then do 5 more pounds.
That's why my ratchets are broke.
Yeah, Devin, you broke one.
Waddy breaks. No, Waddy breaks. Waddy is a little gorilla. If they make a ratchet, it'll make it through Waddy. Then that's a good ratchet. These new ratchets that's got this 76 teeth, you know, and stuff like that, they won't last. They don't last at all.
Well, mine lasted pretty good. It's
I
just
want
the ring
the
cone.
old ratchets that's got the...
So it's all new studs and nuts.
And I swear them things are gonna back off.
I can't believe they didn't send us spacers. No, it heats up and they stretch. Then you retighten them again and then they're good.
I should just torque them out like 100 pounds and
Cause the cat dealer said 28 pounds and that's what we're doing it at. Or the engineer, cat engineer.
yeah, there you go. You gotta listen to them guys. They know what they're talking about.
And we know they got this stuff. This stuff's going to be junk.
Yeah, so guys, we got away with the cat exhaust strap. We don't like it at all. It's junk. It literally comes apart. So this is the new stuff we're using.
Dude, this thing is
For Detroit's, it's good, but we don't know about the cat yet.
We'll find out. It's heat.
You already just tighten the heat shield up and see if it looks like it's going to seal.
Oh yeah, that thing. I put like 5 of these on it, and then when it clamps together, it pulls it tight.
All right, Devin got the turbo back on. Well, me, Steve, and Devin. I stood over and watched.
But you were hanging from the helicopter.
I actually put one bolt in. I didn't. Yeah, I did put a bolt in, didn't I?
Yeah, you were in a harness from the helicopter. Put the bolt in.
Yeah. See, Steve knows.
What happened?
Well, I can't.
Anyways, Devin, what are you doing?
Trying to find the
What
hole.
are you doing? What are you doing?
Found the holes.
You want to tell them what you did
What did I do?
about the studs?
Oh yeah, tightened too much in it.
Devin over torqued the studs, so I had to put all new studs back in it again.
All new stuff.
All right, like 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right, he over torqued 3 of them, and I was like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" And then we put a torque wrench on it, and but you guys seen that, so I had to go to the front and refix those. I just don't know, like, I mean, I understand them tightening up because when I had these, when I had them set last time, it was I set them on 18 and 32, so they should be like
There's one.
loose.
Right there. You can get under that one. That one's good. That. See that?
Mm-hmm. Was it 30?
That's 15. That's the intake valve.
Okay.
I mean, that's snug right there. See that's the one that's been packing right there.
Really loose?
Yep, that's about 20,000.
Oh wow.
That's it. That's 15 in there, and I can sit there and move it like that.
Thank God.
That's
I was
one
worried to
that's
death about that pack.
That's the one that's packing right there. I kind of figures in the front one, so.
It's good to find it. Now you know what it is.
I just heard there's another 800 horsepower truck coming to that convoy, and I'm gonna gap him. You went up through there.
Hey,
Leave
you
old
don't
Steve
gap somebody
behind.
when you're running 15 mile an hour up the highway.
It don't matter.
Steve, how you do that?
You know you can't run with that cab over. Come on.
Oh, Steve. Oh, I didn't know I was having to race you.
I mean, you know.
I ain't doing
It's
that. I know
over
better
now.
now.
We got to take 3 spark plug wires off of yours, though, okay?
Dad, just take that front manifold off, make it fair for him.
Yeah,
Just leave it
It's
open.
definitely that front one right there.
I'll feel a lot better. I know that. Steve ain't ever got to ride in this thing. I got it turned up right now.
I ain't scared of it.
I'm gonna take you for a ride in when we get her done. I'm telling you. She's she'll get down the road, won't she, Dad?
What do you think about me blowing off the fuel tank?
I mean, I'm taking
See,
the big fuel
exhaust
tank with
valve?
us, so.
You don't mind
I
stopping
can't
fuel
even
me?
get that out of there. That's too tight right there.
I just got too much on my plate between now and then.
I like them set at like 17, Dad. 16.
Well, I mean, that's the exhaust. I can't get it out of there.
Oh, okay. So they're too tight.
Our exhaust valve is definitely too tight.
It's really going to run after that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I'm saying. This thing's, it just wasn't happy. And I was like, that rack's got to be way off or something. Actually, the next day. So we worked up until the night on this thing last night. We've got the hoses being made right now at Napa. So we're kind of on crunch time right now. We are definitely on crunch time. So waiting on the hoses to get back. So this side will be done as soon as I get the compressor back on it. As soon as the hoses get here. All right, on this side, we have got the thermostat housing off of it right now. Waddy's in there putting a new gasket on it. I didn't, when I did the thermostats, I don't remember back then if I did the thermostats, the rear housing gasket or not. Sorry, I can't talk right now. And then that hose that goes in the top of the head right there is gone, getting replaced as well. So that gets all the rough hoses out of the way up here. These have already been replaced last year, so these are pretty good. And so that just leaves those hoses over there. Then I feel pretty good about new hoses being on this motor. Now let's get off the phone with Steve, and he is down there right now getting the hoses made. He's got his cab over there with the trailer, the camper that we're taking. So we don't plan on doing any kind of protesting. We will not be there for any kind of protest. If there's any kind of anything fishy going on, we will not be there. We will be there for the convoy and the support, getting it out there where the news media is not sharing it out like it should be shared out. We're pretty much just going to show all the support of the drivers along the way, people standing on bridges, even my whole town. I've had so many people reach out to me. They're wanting to be there when we join the convoy to see us off. So It's awesome. You guys, I've seen so many positive out of like 1,000 comments, there might have been 5 negative ones, and shame on you guys. If you don't support this country, if you think it's not affecting you, then whatever. That's why I'm going, and hopefully I can show you guys, the ones that don't think that it's affecting you, that it is, and the support, and maybe you can join our team. So it's a sad thing that we're even having to do this. It's sad that the country's kind of, you know, divided, but the mandates, the emissions, the e-logs, just the way that they don't even break it down like that. Just the overreach from the government is what I'm going to say. It's out of control. So anyways, I'm gonna quit with that crap, and we're gonna get back to working on this truck, which is something that I enjoy and I love, and it's something that's just embedded into my heart, and I've loved it since I was a kid. You can't take that away from people. You know, it's legal. We're doing what we love. We're not here doing drugs. We're not doing anything illegal except enjoying our lives. So we're gonna put the shine on this beast. This is a white diamond metal polish, and this stuff, let me just tell you, it rocks. It don't mess around. This is some good stuff. It's expensive, but it's worth your time in gold, really. So I just wiped this down one time so far. This is where I had the, what do you call those? The MC number, my old MC number on this side where I had all them stickers. All right, we're just gonna put a little bit on there. Oh man, I wasted a little bit. I'm gonna have to pick that up. I'm just kidding. Woo! What's this? All right, here we go. Yeah, here we go. You can still see the MC. It's gonna take a few polishings, I guess. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, so this is the kit that I keep in all my trucks, guys. This it's a grab and go mini kit by Renegade, and it has a little bit of everything. And detailing lady, every week now when the trucks come in, she goes over them, cleans them, they polish them, keep them clean. And it's actually, you know, it keeps the drivers excited. Their truck's always looking nice and pretty, but, you know, a lot of my drivers are out here to make money too. So those drivers, they don't really care about polishing, but I got some drivers that polish every time they stop. We're getting ready to go to the convoy.
America.
America, baby. If this thing decides it's gonna run and wanna go, we're on the last hose. But you can see we got all new hoses on it from there. New hoses, new O-rings. Oil leak should be fixed now because the hose ain't bad. Waddy's greasing it, checking all the fluids, and we're gonna service it real quick. So she'll be ready to go fight the good fight. That's what this truck needs to be used for anyways, represent America, right? Oh. All there is to it now is to top it off with coolant and fire it up. The what do you call that? The Rotella ELC-NF pre-diluted nitrite free. So that nitrite's what on these motors causes your pitting and your liners. So you can either get the protectant, the coolant already done, or you can get this additive to put in it. But what did we like? That was it, wasn't it? That. Oh, Waddy had to put that one hose on. We need to test fire it, make sure it's gonna run right and sound right, because it had a tick in it before, and I think it was just a rocker arm, but. itself. Way too tight on this thing. They tightened up on me, so like where the exhaust was supposed to be set on 30,000s, they're at like what, 25?
You could put a 30. No, yeah, it was like a 16 wouldn't go under because the intake feeler wouldn't go under the exhaust.
Yeah, so the intake is a 15, and that would barely fit under the exhaust. It's supposed to be at 30. So they all tightened up, and I guess one of the valves for seating, because this motor probably only got like 100,000 miles, 120,000 on it.
I've been trying to rationalize how something wears in tighter instead of looser. That's what it is. As the valves seat, your stem essentially gets longer and it tightens up. That makes sense. I've been trying to figure that out and wrap my head around it ever since it was said the first time in my presence.
I think it's the rocker arm. I think it's cam. That's a pretty noisy tick. I don't like it. Y'all pull a rocker, y'all pull the rocker cover and see.
Things have never been broke into since how long?
It's got 100 and like 119 on since the
It's been
major. I mean, it's had a.
I drove it for how long? Well, an oversized.
You put 50.
And then Kenny drove it.
It's got like 119. I checked the odometer this morning. It's 119, 120,000. Right at 120 since we did the out of frame or the in frame. But it's got that big cam in it and a lot of spring pressure. I'm just wondering if with all them rocker arms off, Stowers is the last one to do the rack on this truck, and I'm wondering if they set them.
They were tight when I.
So I'm saying I think they just set them too tight, and it might have ate that cam up on the front lobe.
The whole of them, you know.
We got a feeling if we pull that front bridge off, we're gonna find a cam bed. So, people's convoy, I don't know. I gotta have my truck fixed.
Live?
Yeah. What do you think? What are you gonna do?
Pull it, cover and see. I mean, if it is, you can't take it.
No, I definitely can't take it.
You're gonna take your wife's GMC.
Oh no. If I go, I'm taking a rig and RGN and all that.
Look, you just bumped
You ride with me, brother.
You drive again.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Well, if you need any rollers, I've
Ooh.
got a full set for them. If they're
Holy
the same as
crap.
the C15.
Yeah, it looks like it's that cam's going
I
out.
never did send my
They've
Ford
just
back.
been too tight and it's still eating.
That's what it is.
Here's the question: who's that?
It's most valve rattle channel. You don't have the tick. You hear the valve rattle.
Yeah.
And now you got the valve rattle because it didn't have it before. Now since I adjusted
The cat house. Cat house is the last one to work
Is
on
the
it.
C15 and this the same on? Look, as that head and it's got the C15.
Right, it's
He
got
just
that.
put all that new in that. That truck
Well,
has
I
got
mean, you got to
40,000
pull
miles
the
on it.
front. You're gonna have to do it all.
Let's pull these rockers and see if
We're
the.
gonna put rockers, 'cause
Let's
you're-
go ahead and pull it real quick and see if the cam looks
Put your
like.
head back behind you.
I need a shallow well. This is too thick. Get down in there.
What's up with it? Use mine out of my box.
It's only had a
David.
little bit of scars on it. But you might
What's
as
that?
well polish it
20.
up. Memory cloth.
No. Okay, you should be able to take that rack and lift it up.
Pull rockers. Let's pull it
You
straight
already
up.
got the bolts out of it. Yep, you got it.
That's something.
She's gone.
No. No.
She's not completely eat off, but she's eat. Look at that. Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, they're just going to have a cam. Man.
Ooh, they're too tight.
Dang, look
that
at
one
that.
started eating. The rest of them look good.
So for that one,
I think I have another marine cam.
Don't tell me the can's gone.
It's gone.
Cam's gone.
That's my can. Oh, can's gone. Well, yeah.
It's not gone, but it's gone. You ain't gonna use it no more.
Yeah, it'll just eat up another. I mean, we could probably put together with another rocker assembly, but it's just going to eat it right back
The
up.
ones on my C15 fit.
Yeah, but it's just going to eat them right back up. Eat it right up. I'm not going to chance this motor. I just
Put a new
think.
one in it anyway if you rebuild it.
We're not rebuilding. We're just gonna put a cam in it.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about my C15.
Oh, yours, yeah.
Yeah, I said it's gonna have to have new ones in it anyway if we ever rebuild it.
Well, when are you guys leaving? You ain't taking this.
No, I'm not taking that. There's no way. We had to pull radiator, fan,
you got to pull everything, bro.
everything. Peanut cover.
Yeah, the more I adjust it, the more it's gonna eat it down. So.
Hey, we tried. I mean, let me see if I got a cam. If I got a cam, we can try to make it happen, but they're leaving in the morning.
No, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, well.
Take this off.
I mean, it's a full night's
take
work to do a
everything out.
cam. Yeah, 8 hours anyway.
Listen, that
That radiator's got
4 hours out, and then cleaning everything up, putting everything back in, setting the rack.
well,
That radiator's got to come out.
Yep.
And everything just goes. Choo, 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 choo.
All right, guys, I guess everybody's probably wondering what happened to the old Freightliner, the one that I bought, I don't know, probably 6 months ago, and then traded it off for the blue International. Well, it is back, and it's got a new trailer behind it. So we are trying this trailer out. My buddy actually just bought the one that bought this truck from me, or traded this truck from me, just went and bought this trailer. And this thing's got, it's pretty sweet. It's got pull-out ramps in the front, and it's got pull-out ramps in the back. So it extends out. It's a single axle. It's got airbags, air brakes. Like, this is a very, very, very nice trailer. And I like it better than my Can trailer, a lot better. It's built heavier. It's got better ramps. It's got, I mean, just the loading portion of it's going to be a lot better. It's got 4 toolboxes, big toolboxes on each side, a spare tire holder. I mean, this trailer is definitely set up right, and I think I'm going to be looking for one of these. So if any of you guys have one of these that want to sell it, and for a good price, I like to pay retail. I'm not paying full price. Like, this is probably I figure a $25,000 trailer, and I would gladly pay that for one. Not no $40,000 for a $25,000 trailer. So if you have one, let me know. I'm definitely looking for one. We're going to try to put a couple of these setups together and see how they work out. But I love the Can. I don't like the brakes on it. I want something with air brakes and air ride. So, but that's what's happened with the single axle. And the Pete, we are getting ready to go ahead and start tearing it apart. I'm going to give it my all. I will be up all night tonight trying to get this cam in. And I'm hoping that we get it done and we can make the convoy. But if I can't take this truck, I'm not going. Just because I don't have nothing else legal. The yellow cab over, I thought about taking it. It don't have tags or insurance on it. America don't have tags or insurance on it. I mean, I just don't have any more trucks legal that is here. Everything's out on the road. And the ones that are coming in are turning in. They're coming in to do a rotation and heading right back out. So out of the 20-something trucks we own, this is really the only legal truck that I've got, besides the old red Freightliner down there, and that's something that we load boats with every day. So the Pete is down. We're trying to get it fixed. I'm sorry if we don't make it, but we are going to give it our all and try to represent America and United States with the Pete. You know, this is my flagship truck, and this is what I want to take. I could have got the W900 done, but everybody knows this truck. And I mean, this is my baby. And this, to me, this truck represents America. I mean, look at it. It's just sexy. This is what everybody grows up. When you're a kid and you see a truck going on the road, this is what you see. This is what you fall in love with. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We really, really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys support the convoy. If we don't make it, we will be there to watch you guys. We'll be putting some videos out on it, and we'll represent you here at the house. We are going to try to make it and do our best. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get busy on tearing this motor apart. You'll have to wait till the next video to see just how bad the cam is and what we're going through to fix it. So we'll see you guys later, and see you on the next video.